This is the Bank Nifty daily charts. You can see that the market was relatively flat today, closing slightly in the green. This is the 15-minute chart. Now, yesterday we were discussing that the ideas of the trading would be if the market closes above this high or breaks this low, and essentially 37,200 and 36,450 odd levels are going to be our support and resistance. Now, today was one of those days where the market actually respected these two levels. There were lots of straddles written at around 37,000, and essentially the market stayed in and around 37,000 till the last hour or so of trading, where the market corrected a little bit. Overall, this was a day where we didn't do too much. We held on to our thought processes and just tried to get a couple of directional calls that we did. So we got one first in the morning. I was sold a couple of calls here, sold one here, and sold one here. And I think I sold one put around here. So we did just about 4 additional trades, 3 of which worked in our favor, 1 did not, and stop loss was hit. But again, the idea is to use these directional strategies to build confidence in slight directional moves. So that's kind of what we did. Now, coming back to 15-minute chart, this is how we planned our day. We were looking at these two levels, and for tomorrow, since it stayed between these levels, essentially this is kind of the range that we've got for tomorrow as well. So you got a new resistance here. So around 37,000 seems to be our resistance. So if it breaks 37,058, we might see a jump to about 37,200. And on the bottom, 36,450 odd levels is still going to be critical. Now, the one thing that we have to pay attention to is tonight around 12:30 India time, the US Fed is coming up with some announcements regarding the interest. So that can potentially affect us. Now, that's one of the big reasons why we moved our calls and puts that were close to the money a little further away so we can have a wider range. Essentially, we're delta neutral coming into today, coming into tomorrow. Straddle closed around 440. It opened up yesterday at it closed yesterday at around 530 level. So we've got about 100 150 points decay through the day. Now 440 coming into Thursday is a lot of premium, right? So we are hoping that some of it comes overnight, and essentially there's not too much movement in the morning. We will get a lot of decay, and we can essentially end our week in profit. So that's our game plan for tomorrow. We've got 37,200 odd levels and 36,400 odd levels to keep a clear out, watch out for. But again, highs and lows of the day are the ones that are going to determine the direction of the market. So that's our plan. Add positions, keep ourselves flexible so we can end our week in profit.